All right. Is Janelle Brown suing Kody and Robyn? We have a new story out also revealing which sister wives, family members are contributing to which political parties. Honey, I didn't know this was like a big deal, but this has gotten so much controversy and talk over the past 48 hours. Plus, we have a 90-day fiancé happily ever after arrest connection, and Michael and Angela Deem are back on Happily Ever After. My source turned out to be 100% true. I doubt my own sources, but it's true. We'll get into all that. Welcome to TLC Talk. I'm your host, Sarah Fraser. If you're new here, because thousands of new people check out the podcast every single week, thank you so much. Welcome. I drop a pod every single day, and I'm probably known for being pop curious. I have interviews with people, everybody under the sun. So experts in all kinds of different things, from Emily Oster, the fertility expert. I do a lot with fertility issues. Obviously, I'm trying to have baby number 2, to things around pop culture. Drake Bell, the first interview with Drake Bell after Quiet on Set documentary dropped. So I'm glad you're here. Thanks for checking it out. And on Wednesdays, we do something called TLC Talk, which is all the biggest tea from the TLC shows that people just can't stop talking about. So let's get right into Sister Wives. Is Janelle Brown suing Robyn and Kody? Can you imagine? This is circulating on social media blogs and has been for the past week or so. It's in regards to Coyote Pass. So if you recall, at the end of season 18, there was a lot of debate where Janelle said, I have nothing. I gave all my money, my finances, everything to Kody and Robyn, and and Christine and Mary, and where Kody and Robyn are legally married, Janelle really had very little recourse. There was no post-nups put in place for their marriages. There was nothing. All there is a handshake deal that somehow Janelle is going to be taken care of in some way by Kody and Robyn. So people have been speculating that Janelle has been saying she wants to spend a lot more time with her kids. Obviously, she suffered this horrendous tragedy with the passing of Garrison. And we know she celebrated Mother's Day with her daughter. She's been spending a lot of time with her daughter, Maddie, who lives in the Carolinas. So there really is no substantiated proof that this is true. This looks like it's a sheer theory that is out there, even though you're probably seeing news outlets pick it up. News outlets, bloggers, I guess I should say. I'm not sure if I don't really consider them legitimate news sources. So there is no proof at this point. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but a lot of people believe that Janelle is making moves. She's going to be, she's back doing her coaching business. Mary has Worthy Up, which is a monthly community you can join about motivation and accountability and being your best self. And Janelle also, on her Instagram, go to her bio, does one-on-one coaching. I've heard from some of you guys, you're doing the coaching and you say she's actually very, very good. So she's expanding and doing a lot of businesses, and people feel as though she's making moves. There's also been a rumor that she wants to open a greenhouse to honor Garrison because he loved to do planting and gardening. So we shall see. But I saw that story and I thought, is there any truth to this? Because that would be quite fascinating if she in fact sued him for her portion of Coyote Pass and what it's worth. This was even picked up. Oh, no, sorry. I was going to say this is picked up by In Touch, and In Touch they carry a lot of Sarah Fraser Show content, and they usually get really credible sources, but no, it wasn't that credible. So as of now, hopefully Janelle, I think she's healing herself, and her whole family, I'm sure, is just still something like that you never get over. As you guys, I've heard from many of you, and I lost my dad when I was in high school at a very young age. So you just learn, sometimes the grief gets a little easier as you remember more of the good times, but definitely very, very difficult for the family. So the story that In Touch is picking up, I don't even know how this came about. And I'm curious if you guys care, or if you feel as though, why did they do this to the Brown family, but maybe not anyone else? Although I know the answer to that. But Janelle Brown to Kody Brown, see which sister stars have donated money to politicians. Trending story. From Donald Trump to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., sister wife stars are known for their controversial lifestyles, and it's only natural that they have strong political opinions. Taking their political activism even further, Janelle Brown is an avid supporter of RFK Jr. And his 2024 presidential campaign. In Touch has exclusively confirmed that the mom of six donated 3 times in 2023 to JFK Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s presidential run of nearly $700. She donated $206 in June of 2023, September $240, and $247 in December of 2023. RFK is running for president, as you all remember. I love the story of the worm in his brain. So, okay. She's supporting that worm research, honey. Get that? Okay. Anyway, well, he says it was really there. I don't know. What do I know? I mean, I don't think it's often that you get worms in the brain, but all right. Kody Brown, is it any secret? I don't even know how this is a trending story. Kody's donated to every Republican politician there is for the last 4 years, including Donald Trump, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Kari Lake. The TLC personality's last political donations date to 2023. Kody supported the entrepreneur Vivek for his candidacy for 2024. Obviously, we know he's not going to be the Republican nominee, but he could be vice president. The Wyoming native donated $520 in August of 2023, months before Vivek withdrew from the race. Okay, so there you go. Is this a shock to anyone? On September of 2022, Kody donated $500 to Kari Lake. Only one day earlier, he donated $500, an additional $500, so $1,000 total to her campaign. And in 2020, he donated 4 times to the Trump campaign, totaling $1,000. This isn't like, is this news? Does anyone, I mean, I know a lot of you care, but I don't think it's any secret. Hold on, let me fix my mic here. I mean, I don't think it's any secret that he supports the Donald, right? Isn't that been out there for a long time? Guy's been a gun dealer forever. I mean, of course, he's going to support the Republicans. He wants to keep the NRA going. So anyhow, people have a lot of discussion about this, that it's no shock. And they were a bit surprised to find out that Janelle supports Robert Kennedy Jr. So I guess we know who she's voting for. So there you go. Those were the big stories trending in the sister wives realm this week. We still have no updates on a new season. Although, honey, I'm just going to say, I can't wait. Season 19. I think we're going to be getting some notices coming up in June. I do. I think we're going to get some announcements because if you recall, season 18 dropped in August, and I think we will have some updates coming ASAP. The other news that I think deserves some attention is, did anyone see Micah Plath being the bartender on Watch What Happens Live for the second time in 6 months? Is anybody raising a bit of a red flag here? Is anybody going, hold on, excuse me, forget John Mayer and Andy Cohen. What about Micah Plath and Andy Cohen? Where are those rumors at? And what was interesting to me is Micah did not really make this a big, it was almost a bizarre, just like one-off little quick IG story. Now, I will say this, like Micah Plath, in all the years I've been following him from Welcome to Plathville, has never seemed super up on social media. I would say Olivia Plath way more. I'm blocked by Ethan Plath, so I couldn't tell you. Maybe he's super active, but I've never seen Micah be super out there. However, it's kind of a big deal that he's done Watch What Happens Live as the bartender twice. Y'all know, like, wouldn't you freak if Andy Cohen and Micah Plath were together? I do not believe Micah Plath is gay. I don't think, but did we think Kyle Richards was dabbling in the lady ponds? I mean, people, it's like whoever moves you now is where people are headed. So maybe he is. I mean, look, if I were Micah Plath, I would date Andy Cohen. I mean, I would want that cash. Like, how hot would that couple be? Ah, I'm just saying. Okay, Micah, go for it, baby. But the last time on Sunday's episode here on the Sarah Fraser Show, I talked about this. Micah Plath reportedly has a girlfriend. I believe they're still together, and they were together as of this fall. So, ooh. Anyhow, I thought that was very interesting. If we see a third appearance here in the next couple of months of Micah Plath, because how many times now I'm a huge Bravo fan, but I don't regularly watch What Happens Live. So tell me this. Are there a lot of repeat bartenders? I know there's a lot of repeat guests, like the women, because it's obviously they get a lot of Bravo talent that come over and over. But excuse me, I think this is something's up. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me thank OneSkin. You guys, OneSkin is the world's leading longevity skincare program. And what does that mean? It means that their OS01 peptides go way beyond the surface. A lot of skincare routines just plump, moisturize one layer. Not OneSkin. They go deep, they zap those zombie cells that are the ones that create the deep wrinkles, the dark circles under our eyes, the crow's feet, the wrinkles around your lips. And the thing is with OneSkin is they are known to help people that have very sensitive skin. So their products are backed by extensive lab and clinical data to validate their efficacy and safety on all skin types. Not only that, they're the first and only skin longevity company to target cellular level cells, those zombie cells, as I explained. So if you are a person that you've tried products and you break out, you have super red, itchy reactions, try OneSkin. Go and read their 5-star reviews on their website. That's my favorite thing to do with all the brands that I endorse because, yes, I endorse them. They're paying me. They send me their product. I genuinely try it and use it. But you should also go and do your own research. See if it works for your skin, your body type. OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company, and by focusing on the cellular aspects of aging, OneSkin keeps your skin looking and acting younger for longer. Get started today with 15% off using my code TSFS at oneskin.co. That's 15% off oneskin.co with the promo code TSFS. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support the show and tell them that I sent you. So Sophie's mom got arrested in Texas. If you've been following Happily Ever After with Rob the Knob and Sophie and Rob, who are no longer together after Rob cheated on the Sophmeister numerous times. Well, Claire Sierra, as she is known as Sophie's mom, was arrested for a terroristic threat against family, possibly facing jail time and a fine. And as of the recording of this podcast episode, remained in a jail in Texas. I thought they were rich, honey. Don't we have an American lawyer on speed dial? She was booked in Williamson County Jail. Where is that, y'all? Stemming from the incident that happened Thursday, May 9th, last week, it was listed as the offensive data and is mentioned on Claire's warrant. Claire's bond is set for $5,000. I thought they were uber rich. She can't post that in a heartbeat. Shout out to Mary Pants, the Instagram blogger who posted mugshots of Claire. They shared that Claire was charged with terroristic threat of family household. They explained how a terroristic threat against a family member or someone is dating is a Class A misdemeanor. The maximum punishment is up to 1 year in jail and a $4,000 fine. There is a chance that Claire might have to spend a year in the county jail. I doubt it, unless she has a long record that we don't know of. Claire posted 2 videos filmed by Sophie in which seemingly exposed Rob's abusive nature. One video filmed by Sophie herself in a moving car showed Rob driving while Sophie sat in the passenger seat. Sophie explained the video was about Rob threatening to smash Sophie's phone and wanting her to pay for it. A lot of drama going on in that family. A lot of drama going on this season of Happily Ever After, which of course airs Sunday nights at 8 p.m. The other big drama is, and my source was right, is that Michael and Angela will be featured on this season of Happily Ever After. Oh, fans are pissed. Pissed. And you know he's hanging out in Indiana. Have you guys been following Michael's Instagram? I don't know how to say his last name, but just search Michael 90 Day on Instagram. He's right there. He's partying it up in Indiana with a mystery woman. I told you all he had a girlfriend. I told y'all. And then the source that called me that's attached to the 90 Day World said to me, you know, Michael and Angela are going to be featured on Happily Ever After. They're just the highest paid couple on Happily Ever After. So they just they don't put them in as many episodes because they don't want to pay their high rate because they've both been on TLC for years now. And sure enough, we got the teaser this week. So next week is going to feature their hot, explosive blow up. And like Michael loses it, tries to grab the phone out of Angela's hand. The two have to be separated. Ah! Yikes. I'm really shocked that TLC kept it in. A little, I guess. I don't know. I mean, no, yes and no. There is no legal pending case against either Michael or Angela. I mean, Angela's filing for divorce, but that doesn't have anything to do with TLC. And I'm sure Angela's probably trying to sue Michael, have him deported. Michael is claiming abuse. And a lot of people are saying, regardless, because obviously people close to Angela message me and they say it's not what it all looks like. Michael's cheated on her forever. He's used her. She's done so much for him. You're only seeing their worst moments. And so he's fighting to stay in this country. Okay. I don't know. But anyway, obviously people are very upset about this. They did not want to see Angela and Michael featured. And really everybody's complaining because Angela Deem has a lot of fans. Michael has a lot of fans. It's more that if a man ever acted the way that Angela does towards Michael, they would never allow that on TV. They would never allow. But there's this double standard where it's a man that like Angela can throw things at him and yell at him and key his car and all these things that she did when she surprised him in Nigeria. And they will continue to keep them on television. Okay, well, they're on TV. All right, let's talk about Seeking Sister Wife. Danielle Merrifield. Ooh, fans give them a ton of backlash anyway with Garrick and Danielle. But people are really coming for her this week because she says that she and Garrick will never end up like Kody and Robyn and Sister Wives. And in fact, then she goes on to reveal that she was a fan of Sister Wives and watched Sister Wives for years, starting when she graduated, because she's in her 30s. When she graduated college, she started watching the show. She's an Uber fan, but Danielle answered questions from fans in a video post on Instagram because the two of them have been going live. And she says, and people said, aren't you worried that they failed in polygamy? So it didn't work out for them. Why are y'all trying to do polygamy when the Sister Wives crew has said it's a waste of time, it doesn't work? And Danielle's like, that's so ridiculous. Why are you guys comparing our relationship to theirs? That's like saying, actually, I thought this was like a good point by her. She said, that's like saying a couple got divorced, so then we're going to get divorced. What does that have to do with us? I mean, she's not wrong. It is true. It is like comparing every single couple, right? Now, people do say to, I think all of us, there's a 50% divorce rate, right? You're going in it, it's 50-50. Y'all are going to stay together or not. People do openly say that. So you do know your odds are pretty good. I would bet on 50-50. Obviously, I'm married. So I get what she's saying. I feel like any relationship, there's a struggle. There's trials. There's things you have to work through. And some relationships work and some don't. So yeah, that's my take on it. She says she's been following their journey for years. And she said, comparing us to the Sister Wives crew is just like saying, hey, this couple over here got divorced, so are you guys. She says the candy shop is closed. She's not having any more kids. And if Garrick has any more children, it will be with one of the Sister Wives. She's all done. Okay. I like that. But of course, it's fun because everybody has a hot take on everything. So people had mixed feelings like that. Like, girl, Danielle, be careful. You're comparing yourself to them, or you're saying that you won't end up like them, but it could happen. So anyhow, there you have it. Seeking Sister Wife continues to be such a hit, such a huge show. Obviously, more people coming for Nick Davis, the trophy husband. A lot of people have a huge issue with him because, he's pushing one of his wives. He's pushing for more wives. What am I talking about? Nick's wives, April and Jennifer, both said that they were happy with this dynamic and made more than enough money combined to support the family. So, but of course, they want to add a fourth wife, and a lot of people are not happy about it. So Danielle is not happy about it. She's even bringing up that Nick doesn't work. So we will see how that all unfolds. But they continue to get a lot of discussion on the show as well. All right. I feel like that's all the gossip, right? Was I missing something? I thought there was some other good tea. Was there any other good tea this week in the Sister Wives realm or in the 90-day space? That was pretty much all the good stuff. All right. So thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast every single day. I love it. Subscribe. Leave me a 5-star review. Tell me what you love about the show. And get caught up this week. Not Skinny But Not Fat host Amanda Hirsch dropped by the podcast on Monday. So good. Yesterday, my husband comes on because Tuesdays I always talk about my personal life. We debated a Reddit topic about a husband and wife, and they have a child together, but he has 2 kids from a previous marriage, and she did not want to pay for her stepchildren to go to Disney. Oh, people had thoughts. So get caught up on the podcast, and you can always follow more on my TikTok at The Sarah Fraser Show. Bye, everybody.